It's been a rough week for the man who heads Canada's government. Prime Minister Stephen Harper has attempted to distance himself from the seemingly ever-growing Senate scandal, where several senators appointed by the Premier himself have been caught using taxpayers' money for living expenses. Analysts say Harper is experiencing his toughest times as Prime Minister. This is while he's not willing to touch on the subject before the media. But the Canadian public won't back down until their questions are answered.
This is the sort of thing that gets people's attention. You know, they don't trust politicians very much anyway, and the evidence that's coming out seems to confirm what they think, that these guys are not very honest.
Wright's resignation came after reports said that he wrote a personal check to help Senator Mike Duffy pay back more than $90,000 in improperly claimed Senate living expenses. It took days for Canadians to hear from Harper concerning the matter. He said he could have accepted Wright's resignation earlier. Harper also promised to toughen the expense rules of the Senate of Canada, but he never explained why his office stood so staunchly by Wright in the days that followed the scandal. Now, members of his cabinet are publicly expressing disappointment and questioning Harper's involvement and leadership skills.
But plenty Canadians look at these scandals and instead place the blame on Harper and said he is largely responsible, and his credibility has been tarnished.
When you don't have the evidence, you can't convict anybody, but it looks suspicious when his, chief, the head of his staff, is giving the man that's in trouble $90,000 to get off the hook. And he's saying that his chief of staff, he doesn't know what he's doing. Well, that doesn't sound very logical.
I don't feel like he has any authority at all. I feel like he doesn't really make decisions. He just sort of, I can't actually remember anything useful that he's done lately.
Adding to all of this, the 2011 Canadian federal election voter suppression scandal, also known as the robocall scandal, is once again being discussed. It was during the last federal election when Conservative Party members were accused of dissuading voters from casting ballots by falsely telling them that the location of their polling stations had changed. The Council of Canadians is now calling on the Conservative Party to list those who had access to its electoral database, saying anything less would be a cover-up. Prime Minister Stephen Harper and the Conservative Party of Canada have denied the allegation.
All the robocalls and everything, he doesn't want to take any blame, but he's responsible, I think.
Canadians have repeatedly said that Harper and the Conservative Party don't care about the opinion of people. Many say they are fed up with the government's political deception, adding that the time is now to take back the country. Ashante Hathaway, Press TV, Montreal.